the look this woman gave me, you would swear that I was walking around butt ass naked. Welcome to the Get Unbusy podcast. I'm your host, Kate Philpott, and this podcast is all about throwing your busy work out the window. You deserve to stay locked in on the parts of your business that light a fire under your hoo-ha, alright? The passion-driven freedom lifestyle, not being glued to your laptop every waking minute of the day. It's time to build a business that works for you, not one that works you into the ground. So, let's get unbusy, shall we? If you want massive results, it is time to piss off the normies. So, this morning, and this is going to be a super quick podcast episode, I'm sitting here with my morning coffee, the rest of the house is asleep. You might be able to hear the morning voice in me this morning. But this is a funny one, because if you are the type of person who wants to create blow your fucking mind results, who wants their membership to pop off, who wants their social media to start hitting and to gain real momentum with whatever project it is that you're working on, for sales to pop off, for your Stripe notifications to be like borderline annoying because they just keep coming up when you're trying to do stuff on your phone, that's going to take some action that the majority of people in this world, even in the entrepreneurial spaces, will see as abnormal, as too much, as pushing too hard, as burning yourself out. I'm here to just put a fucking end to that. So this story starts with this morning. Now, bit of background, bit of context. I am on a program right now. I'm 3 weeks into it today, actually. So every single day for the last 3 weeks, I've gone for an hour-long walk. There's some nutrition stuff as well. I think I'm going to be posting about this on Instagram, so check that out over there at More to Life Kate. But for me, the best time of the day to get a walk in is like as soon as I wake up. So what I have been doing is the alarm goes off at 5. I am out the door by 5:15. Walk is done by 6:15. Okay. I'm a morning girly, so I fucking love, like, honestly, my dream is to wake up at 4 a.m. The only reason I don't do that right now is because I have a lot of clients in the US, so I tend to work a little bit later into the day than I would normally. So, there I was this morning. I got up, the alarm went off, I heard a noise outside. I was like, uh-oh, what is that? So I checked the weather app and it was pissing rain. So I said, right, that's fine. I'm not going to drown. You know, in the past, or, you know, other people might be like, oh, it's raining. Well, I guess I can't go for a walk, which is just funny to me now, because I'm like, what? Especially if you live somewhere like Ireland. Like, if you're only going to show up for your walk or for your outdoor exercise, whatever, if you run or whatever the hell you do, if you're only going to show up when it's not raining, you are absolutely not setting yourself up for success. It's going to rain. You're going to get wet. And guess what? You're not going to die. So like, we're not going to drown out there. I don't know why that's such a roadblock. If anything, you go out there, you get soaked, you come home and you have the best shower of your life. So there's that. This morning, I actually did get up a little bit earlier because I have some ideas that I just am buzzing to put into action. And today is a pretty heavy call day. So I was like, well, if I'm going to do it, then I'm going to do it before my calls. So I got up even earlier again. So my alarm went off 4:30, out the door by 4:45. So I was about 45 minutes into the walk then. It was around 5:30 at this point. By the way, just rain the whole time. It was just raining. So, you know, it is what it is. That's been most of the walks in this past 3 weeks. But it was raining. Spitty rain. I was pretty wet at this point, but you know, I had my hat on. I had two hoods. They were kind of tied around my head, so my head was encapsulated, nice and cozy in there. And I walked past this bus stop in my town, and I noticed there was a woman there, and she was looking directly at me, and it was a little bit jarring at first. I was like, is this woman gonna hurt me? But then I was like, oh, that's okay. She's probably thinking, am I gonna hurt her? I'm just some weirdo walking around in the middle of the night, you know? I just was like, cool, I'm just gonna keep going. Off I pop. I walk past her, and I realized she's still looking directly at me. So I couldn't help myself but look directly at her then. And the look this woman gave me, you would swear that I was walking around butt ass naked. Like, she was like blown away, like shook, maybe a little bit scared, concerned. Because, you know, let's look at the reality here. She was at a bus stop at 5:30 in the morning in the rain. Chances are, if it was up to her, she wouldn't be. If she had the choice, she wouldn't be. She didn't choose to be there. She obviously has some kind of job that she needs to be at that bus stop at that time in the morning. I was not forced to go on a walk. No one held me at gunpoint. No one said you're going to lose your job if you don't go for a walk at this time. But I chose to. And that's the difference. The majority of people will think you're an absolute lunatic if you go for a walk at 4:45 in the morning, in the pitch black, in the rain, in the cold. But that's the exact fucking point. I don't enjoy the concept of being normal, average, fitting in. And I know my people don't either. You are probably like me. You probably are like, I want to blow shit up. And if you're someone who wants to blow shit up, you're going to have to get used to the fact that most people around you, either in, your day-to-day, in the area that you live, in your family, even your friend group, and like I said, even in entrepreneurial spaces as well, most people will look at the kind of action you take and think you are a lunatic. And think like, this bitch is insane. What is she doing? And if that's you, mother of God, you have landed on the right podcast, because we are one and the same. We are one and the same. And I will be taking a shift in how I speak in the kind of conversations that I have on this podcast with you, because this has been a huge breakthrough for me in the past week, and I'm still gathering my thoughts around it. So there will be a whole update on that soon. But my God, I just realized my people are not necessarily the people that want to create more time just to chill out. I love having the option to do that. I love being like, oh, if I wanted to just, pop over to Paris next week and take a couple days off, I can do that. I love having the option to do that, but that's not actually really why I wanted to get good with time in the first place. The reason I wanted to get good with time was because I wanted to create massive fucking results. I wanted to blow my own mind. I wanted to blow the minds of everyone around me. And let's be honest, if you're looking to blow the minds of everyone around you, then that directly clashes with the concept of being perceived as any kind of normal by them. That's something that you're going to have to get used to, and if anything, relish in. Relish in the fact that they think you are an absolute lunatic. Relish in the fact that they think, what is she doing out here at 4:30 in the morning, 5:30 in the morning? Relish in the fact that they're triggered by the fact that you posted 15 times in a day. But you're on one. You're over here like, I'm fucking going. It's just a whole other energy. It's a whole other way of living your life and approaching your business and your goals and everything. And if this feels like a soul fucking yes for you, then we are about to have so much fucking fun, because good God, this has finally become clear in my mind. And I'm finally not afraid to say it. I want to hustle. I want to work my ass off. I don't want to have to hustle. I don't want to have to work my ass off just to keep things running. But I absolutely want to expand my capacity and really stretch myself. That is always the person that I've been. So, like I said, update is coming on that soon. I'm going to give you the whole behind the scenes thought process and everything. For now, I just want you to take this message and go piss off some normies. What are you going to do in the next week where you actually almost trigger someone because you are just such a lunatic, because you're just going for it? When you do the thing, or when you do something, when you get a reaction from someone, like someone looks at you funny, or someone says you're literally insane, or someone goes, why would you do that? Like, no, don't do that. Don't push yourself. Oh, you should rest more. You should have more balance. If you get any of those kinds of reactions from anyone in the next week, I want you to DM me on Instagram at @MoreToLifeKate. I want to hear about it because you and we've got some bonding to do. Okay? All right. And I also want to celebrate you. So, hope you enjoyed this quickie little episode, and I will see you very soon. Have a fucking wonderful week. Bye. Listen, if you made it this far into the episode, that tells me something. You are someone who knows there's a better way of working. This is called the Get Unbusy podcast for a reason. You're not running your business for shits and gigs. You do actually want to be successful, but the problem is every single day your time is getting sucked up in all of the things, like replying to emails or DMs and sending out call reminders and replays and updating your website or your membership portal. And while that stuff has to happen, it's not necessarily moving you forward big time towards your actual business goals. And it can be made easier. So in my low ticket membership Work Smart Academy, we get crystal clear on your priorities, what will move you forward fastest. We create a plan for that, and then we make sure it's in your schedule. When it comes to your overall workload, we identify what is taking your time up that's really just noise, and we streamline it so that it no longer requires you to manually put in effort to get work done. And of course, we make use of AI now as well to work even smarter again. If you have an online business, there really is no reason not to be in this community. So let's get your business running seamlessly, your work-life balance in place, and your energy levels sorted once and for all. I'll see you inside the membership. Just join us at the link in the show notes of this episode. And if you have questions, you're more than welcome to drop me a quick DM on Instagram at @MoreToLifeKate, and I'll get you sorted real quick. All right, gorgeous. That's a wrap on today's episode of the Get Unbusy podcast. If you got some juicy golden nuggets from this episode, I want to hear about it. So take a screenshot, share it on your Instagram stories, and tag me at @MoreToLifeKate, because your girl wants to know. And remember, you're an absolute powerhouse. You can create the life you've been dreaming of, and I can't wait to see you pop off. Chat to you soon. Bye.